I'm Cerise Patron here with another Meditation Monday. So if you will just take a deep breath as we center ourselves and find that peaceful space within us. As we listen to a moment of calm and peace. As we focus on our breathing. In and out. And we take this moment to go deep within us, to that core of who we are. Underneath all of the layers of what we think we're supposed to be, what we think we're supposed to do. Down deep within us into that place of peace. And as we find that place within us and we find our center, our calm, I want you to follow me as we go into a beautiful, serene desert. We can be in a desert surrounded by buildings, but I want us to move through that to a space where there is just wide open desert space. I can see wind sort of blowing the sand dunes and little bits of sand in the air. And as uncomfortable as it is, I would like us to imagine that as we are out there, we are in that space of desolation. There is nothing around us. There's no water, there's no food. And I want us to just feel that emptiness, that need without being filled for just a moment. And I promise we will not stay here. But it's important to feel that feeling that we all feel at times. That feeling of lack, that there just isn't enough. And sit with that for just a moment. And now I want you to imagine that next to you, on the ground, on the sand, you see a carpet. And you have to brush some of the sand off of this carpet to see all of it. And that you step onto the carpet and sit down. And as you sit, it gently rises into the air. You feel safe and secure on this carpet. And it slowly starts moving forward in the desert. It takes you up a little bit higher and you feel this beautiful wind blowing through your hair. flying just above the sand. And the carpet glides through the air easily and safely. And you see the sun, and you feel its warmth. And the breeze blowing on your face. This beautiful feeling of being drawn to, being taken to an adventure. And as you glide through, off in the distance, you can see something starting to appear. And as you get closer, you see that there are trees. It's like a little mini jungle oasis in the desert. And your magic carpet brings you to a safe place to land right near water. And when you get there, you step off of the carpet onto the grass. And you see that there is this abundance all around you. You hear birds tweeting and singing. You see water flowing beautifully over little rocks underneath the water. There are trees and lush vegetation. And you see that this is just a mini spot where everything that could possibly be needed is all in one place. And you turn and you see the desert behind you and you wonder, how could this beautiful oasis grow right here in the midst of all this desolation? And as you step, you look down and you realize that there is a very, very soft glow under your feet, under your step. And that every step you take, there is a glow. And you realize that this space has been created just for you. And your magic carpet is nearby. And you sit by the beautiful water. And you listen to the birds and feel the breeze. And you drink water from the crystal clear little lake that is next to you. And you see a bush next to you that has berries growing on it. And you take a few and you eat them, and they're delicious. And you can see coconuts growing on the palm trees. And so you go in search of one, and you find one, and you drink the water that's inside after you open it. And then you start eating the coconut fruit. And you realize this beautiful place has everything you need. You can sit and you can relax in the shade. You can drink from the water. There's food to eat. And this place emanates love. You can feel the love and protection around you. And as we sit here, we know that this place is always available to come back to. That there is a place, a connected place, where whatever we need is available. That our soul is nourished here. And we put our hands on the ground, and there's a light glow under our hands. And we thank this space. this oasis in the desert for existing. We thank the trees for growing and the water for running. And we feel that energy fill up our soul. And when we are done thanking this space, we get back on our magic carpet and ask it to bring us back to where we are currently sitting, so that we no longer have to wander through the desert. And it lifts up into the air and starts gliding forward as I count backwards from 5. We slowly come back into this space on our magic carpet. 4. Back into our bodies, aware again of our breath. 3. Hearing the sounds again that are around us in the room we are sitting in. 2. Gently being back in our bodies and in our minds as we open our eyes. 1. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.